Good morning, everybody. Mike Vacchi, Princetontrader.com, here with your Tuesday morning market webcast. Okay, so I did one last night. We talked about 2260 as the area we were looking at as a bull bear. We had a long from there. We're still in that long from there. We took a middle, and the runner's still active. They've been pushing between limit up at the 2334 area and kind of knocking it back down in these gigantic whippy chunks the last 5-10 minutes or so. So we'll see what it wants to do. We'll see if it wants to stay up here, if it wants to come back in. There's talk about whether they have a deal or they don't have a deal, depending on what the Democrats are trying to attach to the deal, if you believe them, or if it's all who you believe. So you've got a Senate bill, you've got a House bill with attachments, and they're going to have to duke it out today and figure out what's going to be what. And while that happens, all you can do is expect more volatility. So daily chart, you can see 2174 yesterday. We've come up off that low. We've stayed inside the Bollinger Bands. I talked last night, and the story hasn't changed. You've got the 9-day, which actually now, let me fix it, because moving averages move, it's now linked up. It's an absolute lockstep with the weekly pivot at 2393. So on the upside, 2393 is absolutely the most important number on the board today. And if they make a run off of a deal, you're going to see a retest. This was the reaction high off of the Fed's basically free money forever move yesterday morning at 8 o'clock. Whether we can make a higher high relative to that is going to be important. If it's a lower high, then and it comes in, then effectively you're just in this really potentially big triangle. It's about 200 or 250 handles, and a triangle in trading is just a series of lower highs and higher lows, so it just kind of bounces and just annoys the hell out of you. If the bulls can get over the top here, if they can convert, then they can make some progress. They can make some progress back in towards 2,500. I think that'll take a hell of a lot longer than a day. If we make a lower high here, then look for things to slip back. Certainly look for it to test or retest the hourly midband, which is down at 2278, and then below that you have 2260 again. 2300 will try to be important in between. So it's about 7:50 in the morning. It's going to battle over this limit up area. Remember, in Globex, there's a 5% limit up or limit down. We've had a lot of experience with limit down. Then what will happen is we'll open. Now, with a limit up, unlike a limit down, there's no such thing as a limit up in the regular session. It can just trade. There's only limit down. I know it's not fair. It doesn't matter. Those are the rules. Okay, so we open. That's it. And it can lift if it wants to, or it comes in. So the only thing that holds us back on the upside is a 5% up limit during Globex. That stops at 9:30 Eastern time. So keep an eye on those levels. Respect price, respect risk. Understand that we remain in an incredibly volatile environment that is now going to get pushed around, by Congress of all people, along with all of the economic news and the medical news that continues to bombard us on a consistent basis. So plenty of volatility. You got to use disaster stops. You've got to be mindful of your risk reward on trades, and you have to be willing to change your tact if you're wrong. If you're in something that's not working, you got to recognize that it's not working. Identify what is working. Identify risk associated with that. And then jump on that. In this kind of environment, whatever paper cut, whatever your nick that you're taking on the turn will be more than made up if you can get things going in the right direction. It's about staying on the correct side of the freeway. All right. Take care, everybody. More stuff out on social. Trade them well. Be safe. Be healthy. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Follow us over on Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at Princeton Trader. Check us out on Facebook and join us for a free trial at www.princetontrader.com. Trade them well.